Well, when Royal Taylor came to our school, they talked mainly about cyberbullying and stuff more like that. I thought it was really effective. They reached into the kids' lives and talked about it from a personal perspective, from people who experienced that sort of stuff growing up. So it's not just like, oh, we're Royal Taylor and we're going to talk to you about this, but they have actually been through all of that, so they know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool that they not only talked about their fans and some of the things that like people that they met along their concerts and stuff. They didn't just talk about their experiences with them and what they were going through in their lives, but they also talked about what they'd experienced in their own personal life regarding the same things. So it was really cool.
Well, they don't get as personal as Royal Taylor did. That's what I absolutely loved, is they would share stories about themselves and their lives instead of just talking about, oh, we heard about this or one of our fans experienced this. They weren't afraid to say, oh, this happened in my life and I'm going to tell you guys. So that was fantastic.
And this might also be because we're in a smaller school, but it was kind of an intimate setting because they weren't up on a stage, they weren't doing anything, and partway through the concert, like they had us come down, and I was standing like 2 feet in front of him, and he was like singing to my face, and so it was just a really cool, intimate and close experience, and really personal.
Well, they don't get as personal as Royal Taylor did. That's what I absolutely loved, is they would share stories about themselves and their lives instead of just talking about, oh, we heard about this or one of our fans experienced this. They weren't afraid to say, oh, this happened in my life and I'm going to tell you guys. So that was fantastic.
And this might also be because we're in a smaller school, but it was kind of an intimate setting because they weren't up on a stage, they weren't doing anything, and partway through the concert, like they had us come down, and I was standing like 2 feet in front of him, and he was like singing to my face, and so it was just a really cool, intimate and close experience, and really personal.
Well, we were called down just to set up and just help set the stage for Royal Taylor, and it was a great experience. Just getting to find out how everything was set up, along with just talking with the band members and their staff, just getting to know them, past experiences, just things like they're not these huge people that were like, oh, we need to back off because they're Royal Taylor. It's more like they're guys that are not a whole lot older than we are and just love making music, they love their fans, and they love what they do.
Yeah. Now, not everyone got to come down and set up and stuff. There were like 3 or 4 of us that came down because we play and have some experience with music and stuff. It was just really neat to like meet them because, again, they are real people, and they weren't big-headed. They were really humble and cool, and they were really quick to say, come over here, help me with this, pick up my guitar, go put it over there. It was really cool.
We learned a lot about, obviously, cyberbullying, since that's kind of what the tour is about. But along with that, we also learned how that our past shouldn't affect who we are. The lead singer for Royal Taylor, he shared a story about his parents' divorce and how that really set the stage for his music career. And how he wasn't affected, well, obviously he's affected, but it didn't affect who he was as a person. And we can't let our troubles and our past lives affect who we are.
Yeah, he used a box as kind of his metaphor when he's talking about the divorce of his parents. He's saying, for the longest time, I was hiding underneath this box and letting it contain me and never coming out, experience myself, and now I use it as a platform to have impact on the people around me who've had similar experiences. So,
my favorite part probably was just getting up close and personal with the guys. They were standing right in front of us, just hearing their stories, just being able to, shake their hands, being able to just talk with them. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't just another concert. Like, it was really personal, and I felt by the end of it, I felt like I knew them, and it wasn't just like, oh, they're cool and they're way far above me.
As a musician, probably touching their instruments. You because their instruments were 80,000 times better than ours, and it was like, woo!
Yeah. The guitar player has a really nice guitar, and I touched it. That was pretty fun, because I like guitars, because I play them. Yeah. First off, I got out of class to go help set up for a band, so that's pretty neat. And second off, like, it was just a really cool experience and had a lot of impact.
And to hear the kids leading up to it, like, oh my goodness, Roy Taylor's coming to our school, oh my goodness, this is going to be so exciting. And then seeing them go into the gym and the band's right there, right in our little tiny gym, and just their eyes just wide open, and just to see the smile on the younger kid's face, just to see, oh my goodness, this big time band's right here in this little tiny school of ours.
Yeah, and like after the concert, they were there and like selling their CDs and giving autographs and just talking to people, and it was the whole school pretty much just lined up because they wanted to meet with them and talk with them.
I would most definitely recommend to other schools, along with learning more about cyberbullying and hearing stories about that. It's great just to get another school activity, just to have some guys come and play music for you, talk with you, teach you, learn with you. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I'd say it's a really amazing experience, and I think anybody could profit from it.